Hello! How's it going? How is everyone? We're back with more of a Flurry to the Flame. Which last time, we almost completed the main story quests here. Getting up to 7, which I believe there's a total of 8, right? If I remember correctly, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 including the boss, yeah. Whoop. Let's go back full screen. So that's what we're going to be doing here today, is finishing off this little event that they ran with the Monster Hunter collab. Look, adjust headphones a little bit. Finishing this off, hopefully clearing the boss fairly quickly. I think my A-team squad should be able to deal with the boss pretty quickly. But then we will need to go into the challenge modes, where we're probably going to have a lot more difficulty. Without any further ado though, because I do have some limited time today, we're just going to jump straight into it and pick up right where we picked off before. And apologies ahead of time if my voice is a little bit muffled, a little bit different today. Just getting over a little bit of a sickness, and it's kind of the reason I didn't stream over the weekend either. But yeah, that should be clearing up soonish. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't fail me. Hopefully there's not too much story, because I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to talk through all that, but we'll see. Alright, so heart-piercing strike. Have a look at this map. What do we got going on? Okay, 3 lanes that converge into the one. So we're gonna need big tanks here with a lot of range damage probably through here. Wait, did we not do this one before? Did we fail this one? This looks familiar to me. Why does this look familiar to me? Oh, we'll try it out. Let's jump in. We're not going to make any squad changes at the moment. I'm happy with this squad at the moment, I believe. Yep, looks good to me. Let's go in. Let's see what we can get done. Alright. There's story. Alright, prepare voice. I believe you can do it. Here. No, Corn, you almost cut me in half. Sorry, I still haven't got the hang of this longsword yet. These fellows look even scarier than the ones we saw in the cave before. Judging from the Originium crystal distribution on their bodies, the infection seems to be quite severe, and they're moving so quickly, as if trying to flee. You must be quite curious about how I knew so much. It's because I've been observing the endemic life forms affected by Originium the whole time. Hey, are you even listening? Saving people is more important than that. We need to go take a look. Frickin' cat trying to show off his intelligence. Hello? Safe now, where are you? Here, over here. Huh? Over here? Yes, behind this sliding door. There's nothing blocking the door though. Huh? How is that possible? I've tried everything I could to open it, to no avail. How about lifting this handle down here? Like this? Ah, it opened. Oh no, it's another deer. No. Too many tragedies have happened with deers, man. So that's how it works. No wonder I had so much difficulty finding it. What an ingenious design. So, were you trapped like that for at least 3 days? That's right. Maybe I was a bit too obsessed with my research. After all, it's such a rare finding. Oh, what's this soft thing under my feet? The corpse of an Originium slug, yes. May I ask who you are? Sorry there, Sluggy. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mirai Taki, an ecological researcher. The horns on her head are different than yours. You said your name was Mirai. Yep. We're operators from Rhodes Island on a mission in the area. I'm Nuai Korn, and this is... Oh, you're a scholar of the environment here. Of course, I'm in the middle of an ecological survey, actually. How is she so peppy for someone that has been trapped in a cave for 3 days, presumably without food or water, right? Unless she's been eating the slugs, but no, she didn't know what the slug was. May I take a look at your research notes, pretty please? What is this adorable talking creature? What's it going to do? I'm not some creature, I'm a feline, and a researcher myself to boot. Look, I have my own research notes here. Wow, you even sketched a little explosion that Fukurami herbs make. That's one of my favorites. Do you know it explodes from the pressure of the liquid inside the fruit? That was my hypothesis. As the fruit ripens, the mucus inside gradually builds up. Hey, I'm the one who saved you, so mind answering my questions first? Oh, fine. So, how did you get stuck down here in the first place? It was part of my ecological survey. I did say that I'm a researcher, didn't I? Okay, next question. Hold on, let me talk first. I've got some incredible news for you all. You'll never guess what I saw. Do you know what's living in this cave? Yes, a Rathalos. A super big flying monster. Yeah? Flying monster breathes fire. Gotcha. Gotcha. You don't find it the least bit interesting. Called a Rathalos and we were on its back before getting thrown down here. Ah, how could this be? What a tragedy. It turned out to be a creature that's already known. I was even going to name it after a character from a manga I read recently. Alright. I got so excited over nothing. Wait, talking creature? I've never seen anything like you before. Are you a new specimen? Or a species? What are you doing? Get your paws off me. Just let me take a good look. Hold on, let's get down to business first. Did you come into contact with the Rathalos? Yes, I observed it for a good while. I recorded its actions in the mine and what oh yeah, because it's a mine. Yep. Its actions in the mine and what changes it went through within the Originium zone. But now it feels like that was all a waste of time. Recorded its behavior? Originium zone changes. No, could you please show us the records? This is really important. Of course, just wait here for a bit while I find them. Food, drinking water, even light equipment. What's all this? Protective gear for the Originium, of course. Oh, so she did come in prepared at least. Okay. How well prepared. No wonder you managed the last 3 days down here. I even brought some carbonated Suzuka flavored drinks. What? Suzuka flavored? Is Suzuka a flavor? Wait, I'm curious now. Is it actually a flavor? Suzuka flavor. Suzuka matcha flavor? Oh. Well, would you look at that? It doesn't tell me what it tastes like. Oh, blackcurrant? Okay. Interesting. Some carbonated Suzuka flavored drinks. There's a ladder here. Maybe we can escape through the hole we came from. This looks like the entrance to the Originium processing plant. Where did you see the Rathalos? Not too far from here, just straight ahead through this hole in the mine shaft. The shaft you came down was the one closest to the mine and was only abandoned because it was too far from the village. I imagine it's the most convenient for the Rathalos to fly in and out from. Seem awfully familiar with the place? Enough to get by. Oh, right, here. And this is... The Rathalos brought you to here, right? So I'm guessing you were separated from your other companions. Big assumption right there, but sure. You can make use of the vent over there to send a smoke signal to help them to find you. Thank you very much. Anyway, here are all my notes, but my handwriting might be a bit messy, so I'll read them out loud for you while you have a look. 4 days ago, the Rathalos flew into the cave at night and the miners' changing shifts were scared away. The flames it spewed also triggered a small explosion which led to a partial collapse of the mine and thus sealed the passage to the village. No wonder there was so much active Originium dust. It doesn't seem to be doing so well itself. The huge amount of Originium dust has noticeably affected it. In particular, it has difficulty feeding and an increasingly violent temperament. I used an instrument to examine the dust in more detail and can see a large amount of particles suspended around it. Every time it breathes fire, the dust is set aflame, causing great devastation. We're lucky it hasn't wrecked the mine yet. That's why its flames are so powerful. Ah, did you come across it while outside? More than once, even. It's why we came here in the first place, actually. It's been spreading originium dust all over the village. In that case, I must stress that if you want to deal with it, now might be the best time. Huh? Because it's in an extremely weakened state, and though it can recover quickly, it will still take some time. Also, the mine has been overused to the point of becoming structurally unstable, so if you just detonated bombs in certain spots, you could instantly collapse the entire mine. I'm a little worried about the Rathalos spewing fire while we're doing that. It'd ignite the originium dust and, well, the consequences would be disastrous. Okay, so originium dust is also flammable. Okay. Yes, but you have to trust me. As long as you follow my plan, it won't have a chance to open its jaws, let alone spit out an ember. The only problem is that we don't have enough people to set up bombs in all the locations I marked on the map. We need at least one more, or it'll be virtually impossible to get it done by today. It would be perfect if Yardo were here then. Is that another of your companions? Yes, a very serious but reliable lass. She also has 2 other felines like me by her side. Then we should have enough, but what? About the Rathalos. Still have some questions that might influence your final decision. Check my notes on page 237. If that's all on the Rathalos, girl, that might be too detailed. You got a frickin' novel there. In the bottom right corner, I've done some research into the materials it leaves behind and found out that it's not actually infected with oropathy. Oh, which means its changes are not due to the infection. They're not? Then why does it have so much trouble feeding? I doubt it's completely unaffected by originium, but I still wouldn't say it has oropathy. What's even stranger is that more and more originium clusters are forming on its body. Does that not mean that it has the infection? So if the Rathalos isn't affected, the originium clusters on its body might just be a temporary thing, and maybe it's not the one spreading the originium dust? That's my theory, but I don't have any hard evidence to confirm it. Besides, the Rathalos' behavior towards originium is also remarkably different from other creatures I've observed, and really difficult to describe. I think it's best if you see it for yourselves. Let's go! Odd-horned scholar, can you show us the way? No, wait. Oh, right. You just escaped. I don't mind. No, that's not what I... Communicator. We got a signal. Oh, maybe it's due to the signal booster here. Can you try and contact Yardo? Hurry and tell her that what's going on here. Not yet. First, I have to ask you something important, Miss Taki. Huh? Me? You came into the mine alone, but with ample resources. Before the Rathalos even arrived. Yeah, what were you doing? You're very familiar with the place, but weren't with the miners when they changed shift, otherwise you wouldn't have gotten stuck here. From my experience with the villagers and how sus they've been about the mine, I doubt they'd let an outsider conduct an ecological survey here, which is with a mining company. Rimbilaton, maybe? In short, I have some doubts about your identity. Not to mention your family name. It's the same as the headman of Roka Village, right? So you're related to him, but you don't mind teaching us how to destroy the mine. Oh. And are happy to guide us to the Rathalos. Okay, maybe not Rimbilaton. Mirai Taki, what exactly is your angle here? Oh dear. Ah, get it? I wasn't trying to hide anything, but I suppose it was just a matter of time. Were you playing a trick on us? I see. So you weren't a scholar after all. Then, who exactly are you? No, I really am an ecological researcher. Got all my papers and everything. I did omit a few details, like the fact that Ataru is my uncle, or that I actually snuck into the mine. I also knew that you were from Rhodes Island, because I'm the one who left your contact information for my uncle to find. I'm assuming he couldn't handle the originium dust the Rathalos was spreading, so he called you guys in. You left him our contact info. Why? Because I wanted to shut down the mine, and there was no way I could convince the entire village by myself. Originally, I was planning to contact you myself. I figured that once you saw what was going on here, you'd do whatever it took to get the villagers away from here, right? Unfortunately, they confiscated my external communication equipment before I could. So I thought I'd come down here on my own and figure out how to destroy it myself. What made you so sure we'd evacuate the village? It wasn't even guaranteed that we'd stop them from mining. Also, I still don't know why you want to destroy the mine. Because if Roka Village continues to dig any deeper, this place will probably suffer a catastrophe. A catastrophe? How soon are we talking? Hard to say right now, since at this point it's just an anomaly in the surrounding environment. So the Mirai we saw earlier was you leaving your mark against your investigation. Yup. Then I assume you've been in a situation where it felt like you were just going in circles for hours. That's an effect of the anomaly. The bad news is that said anomaly is getting even worse. And I'm pretty sure our big boy Rathalos is heading the same way, though I haven't seen it do its flamethrower thing in its lair yet. Of course, everything would be solved if you just went along with my plan. But why would the mine here cause a catastrophe? Because, well, you'll understand once you see it. Yato, you're bleeding. Probably from when the Rathalos tailspin that sent me hurtling to the ground. Some debris got into the wound, so I didn't notice it until now. It entered from the inner thigh. Can't tell how deep it is until I pull the debris out. Do you have any medicine to help treat this? No. Not this or this. It's alright, Artisan. Is there anything that can be used as a rope? Yes. Just wrap some grass together like a braid. How strong is it? That should hold. And do you have anything that can burn? Found something. It burns. Alright then, please make a fire. And this is for you. After the fire gets going, wipe this dagger clean and put it over the flames. Can you do that? Oh, she's sterilizing. Yes, but Mew... Captain's log number 4. This is Rhodes Island Operations Team A4, Captain Yado. In the previous battle with the Rathalos, I was separated from Operator Noir Corn, but our primary objective to track the creature has not changed. However, due to my current injury, the operation has been temporarily suspended. During this mission, we encountered many difficulties that far exceeded our expectations, and progress has not at all been smooth sailing. But I still believe in our ability to complete the mission, whatever the cost. I'm now preparing to begin emergency field surgery on my wound and will make an audio recording of the process for review purposes after the mission. Jesus, okay. That's, okay. Breathe deeply. First, I will remove the shard of debris from the wound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is the worst part. No, actually, no, this is probably the worst part. Ah! Blood! So much blood! Next. Using a rope to stop the bleeding. Oh, yeah, that's the rope. Yeah. Although I don't expect the rope to be the more painful one, right? I feel like the rope, what is that called? What's that? It's in Escape from Tarkov as well, but I can't think of the name. Not lasso. No, it's gonna slip my mind. No, I can't think of it. Yeah, I don't think that would be that painful, right? It would be uncomfortable, but I don't think it would... Oh, unless it's like right next to the wound and I guess it pulls at that wound. Yeah, okay. The wound. I could see the bone. Ooh, yikes. But at least none of my arteries were hit. The plus. Definitely a plus. Needs disinfection. Scraping away the dirt. Does she have any alcohol? She's just got the dagger, right? That she's heating up at the moment. Oh, she's scraping away the dirt with the dagger, maybe. That would be painful. Ah! Yeah, no, that one would be painful. Disinfection complete. Alright, I'm not like a doctor or nothing, but... Doesn't seem complete. Alright. Next, to ensure the rest of the operation proceeds smoothly, I must make sure I remain mobile. In the absence of medicine and bandages, I have decided to use... Artisan, is it ready? It's ready. Oh, wait, she wanted something that would be burnable, right? Oh, is she going to do like that gunpowder trick? Like, when you get... When you have a wound, like in, I don't know, I guess war times, even now they might do it if they're super desperate. They like break open a bullet, or if they have gunpowder, I'm not sure why they would, but if they just had gunpowder, they would put it in the wound, and then you'd light that gunpowder, and then it would literally like fuse the wound together, causing it to seal. I have a feeling that's what she's just about to do. It's ready. Now cauterizing the wound. End audio log. Yeah, that's what that is, right? Cauterizing? I think so. Hand me the knife. Presses the knife to the edge of the wound. Uh-oh. Ah, yeah, no, this one would be painful. Literally just willingly burning yourself. Oof. Yatu, are you alright? I'm fine. The wound... Alright, the bleeding stopped. Over there, look. A smoke signal. From Noir Corn. It's in the direction that the Palico pointed out, so they must have come across the Rathalos. I'm glad they're doing well at least. The sky, it should be almost dawn by now, but it's still so dim. Black clouds? What's that noise? Forest? Rumbling and shaking? That sound, it's a beast. Over there. The beasts are dashing out from the forest. There are so many of them. Have they noticed something? Help. Help us. Someone's calling for help. Let's go. Someone's calling for help? Is it the beasts calling for help? Kuzo! Why are there so many of them? I also wanted to look this up last time as well. Is this actually what they say? Is this like the equivalent of in English when people are just like, ah, shit, essentially? Ah, kuso. I assume it is, right? Kuso. Japanese. Oh, okay. When it's said like that, it actually is closer to the F word. Oh. Its literal translation is to shit. But given the context and the way they use the word, it is more likely to be the F word. Alright. Why are there so many of them? I told you not to listen to the headman's orders to enter the forest. It's just a few outsiders. Help! Stop yelling! Why would there be anyone else in this damn forest? We better think of something before we die here. And a random Yato appears. Villagers? What are they doing here? See, the yelling worked! Come with me quickly. I'll lead you out of here. Can we head over there? I think we can avoid the beast's rampage that way. We can try. We're here. Seems like the beasts aren't interested in this direction for now. Huh. It's them. The outsiders the headman wanted us to find. So they were still alive. Wait, is this the people that were tasked with killing them? The headman sent you after us? That combat ability. No wonder Mirai left Rhodes Island's contact information. She did say you weren't your average pharmacist. The headman said the cave-in might not have trapped you, though he told us to go look for you in the mountains. And if we found you, to take you far, far away from the village. Is that Arknights? Is that like... That kind of seems like, well, we were in the writer's room, right? And we had much more aggressive writing here. We were going to say, and if we found you, kill you. But instead, people in the writer's room... Instead, the people in the writer's room were just like, yeah, that's a little aggressive. Let's take that down. Let's just bring that back. How about we just take them far, far away from the village? Yeah, that'll work. That's more friendly. Why would you do that? Save it for later. The beasts are headed this way. Their numbers have increased as well, if this keeps up. Curses. This is my fault for letting Kashiwao go alone, even though the Palico followed him, given the current situation. Can you two get to a safe place by yourselves? From here? Should be able to. Sorry, I can't continue to escort you. Stay safe, and if you manage to return to the village, please tell the residents to evacuate as soon as possible. Got it, and thank you. Artisan, we should go help Kashiwa. What about Noir Corn? Right. Should still be with the Rathalos. I should update him on the plan, but there's no time for that now. Doot 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 doot. Comms? Alive? It's Corn. I'm glad we caught a signal. Yato, can you hear me? I'm here. I'm seeing a smoke signal from my location. Is that yours? Yeah, I'm with the feline scholar and we're safe for the time being. How are things on your end? I'm doing fine. Corn, do you know what the situation is like outside? The beginnings of a catastrophe, right? Yes, there have been some obvious tells. Judging from the situation, there's still time to evacuate the villages, but the wild beasts in the forests have already started rampaging. We need to update each other on the situation to coordinate our actions. Not long ago, I made the mistake of clashing with Kashiwao and letting him go off on his own. He might be in some kind of danger right now, and I think I should prioritize saving him over rendezvousing with you. I'm still not clear how we'll deal with the Rathalos, but it is highly likely that he will lose his life on his own. It was my fault, so I absolutely cannot leave him behind. I get you, but I gotta tell you something too. What is it? Right now we're above the Rathalos' nest, and we found out it's connected to the cave in the village. It's an originium mine. That's the source of the dust that the Rathalos has been spreading. So that's what it was. Also, we have a really good plan to deal with the Rathalos. Oh? If we destroy the mine and bury it in rubble, we'll be able to take care of it once and for all. It won't be able to spread any more oropathy, and the villagers can evacuate without any worries too. Can you confirm the feasibility of this plan? It was hatched by someone who's researched the mine in depth. But if we want to do it the right way, just me and the feline scholar won't be enough. We'll need your help too. If we miss this opportunity, who knows what kind of accident might happen. In the worst case scenario, we'll probably be facing an unprecedented crisis, so we need you to make the call. Understood. Yato. What a dilemma we've got ourselves into. Yato, listen to me. Remember what we decided back then? We've already made our choice. Nonsense. I never said I couldn't do it. I'm not changing my decision. I'll go look for Kashiwao right now, while you do your best to keep the situation over there under control. I will save his life, and I won't let the Rathalos harm anyone else either. I'll save everyone. Alright? Be careful out there. Alright, this is actually a very cool character thread that they could pull on, but I don't think they're going to. But with what she just said there, here, I will save his life and I won't let the Rathalos harm anyone else either. I'll save everyone. This is a great thread to put in and say, okay, Yato as a character wants to be able to save everyone that she can, right? Like, obviously the character will know that if someone is completely, there are people that she cannot save. But if you put this character in a position where there is a real possibility of saving multiple people, she goes to save one person first though. She has to make kind of a decision, right? Where she has to save one person before the other. It's usually how it goes. And she has to save one person. She saves that person successfully. But because she saved that person, the other person then becomes unsavable. I would be very interested to see if they do that with this character. Likely they won't, because I don't think they follow threads quite like that. And I don't think there's enough time in this story arc either to do something like this. But it would have been great to see. And I think they kind of did it. I think they kind of did it with Amia, right? Because Amia was kind of like, oh, we got to save everyone. We can save everyone. It's possible. And then she came to the realization that some people are just not doomed, but I guess kind of doomed, unsavable. But yeah, very interesting that Yato has a very similar mindset in that case as Amia. All right, be careful out there. You too. That's a cool design doggo. Die! All of you die! Get out of my sight. You scamp. Just why did you... Okay. Don't hold me back, old timer. You truly don't have a brain up there, do you? A group of hunters who know not the rules of the forest, much less respect them, and in provoking its wrath sent all the beasts into a frenzy, trampling all over our crops. Well, fantastic. I suppose I'll get their just desserts. All they brought was some mining tools. There's no way they can handle that many wild beasts. So I have to go in there. I can't just stand back and watch them get torn apart. Oh, is this his sacrifice? Is this why Akira is no longer around? He goes to try and protect the miners, but the wild beasts are too many for him. Aren't you also against the Originium mining project? This is perfect for us, is it not? Those fools in the forest were asking for it. Just let nature consume them as it should. Ooh, we're going very Princess Mononoke. Old timer, as a hunter of the village, I, of all the people, can't sit back at a time like this. You idiotic, wretched brat. You stepped outside this room. Oh, you step outside this room. This is a threat. And I'll break both your legs. He proceeded to step outside the room. But you never did stop me from going. Which is how I ended up like that. Yes, yes. It was all me. I caused your death. It's all my fault. I'm a terrible father. You should feel ashamed of your incompetence. And you must also pay for your sins. This is actually a very cool character thing going on as well. Yes, I should, which is why I've been trying to kill all the beasts here in your stead. Especially that most wicked, enormous, insane, fire-spewing monster. But I am incapable of hunting it. These hands of mine are too old to properly wield a spear. A spear. And mine eyes so clouded I could only watch milk beasts frolic around. Damn. He went into like, and mine eyes? That's, what's the character? The doggo. Saga. Started speaking like Saga here for a second. Then lay down and die. Die? Yes. But the only thing I am capable of now. Kill one, and then another. And then I'll be able to see you again. He wanted to swing his hunting spear, but his arms had no more strength, letting it fall to the ground. He had no desire to retrieve it, for it had lost all purpose. The beast bared its fangs and was about to tear its prey apart. Huh. Denied the chance. A beast clad in scales. Now that's a sight I have not seen in... And now the beasts mutually rend each other apart. Will I die beneath the claws and teeth of these monsters? Yato, your majesty, I advise you to reconsider, for it will not be easy to get out of this. What is that? Someone's voice. Just tell me how you can help me, or I'll just cut my way through. Someone's speaking. Am I just imagining things? It's not time for you to die yet, old man. Ah. What are you still doing here, girl? Saving you. You should have left this place, not come to my aid. Fuzakera na. I know this one. Alright. You weren't here last time. This one, it's a little bit different to the one I know, but essentially means, are you fucking kidding me, essentially. Or you're, I guess because it ends with na, it would be, you're fucking kidding me, right? Fuzakeru na. What's the one I know? I know Fuzaken na yo. Fuzaken na yo. Which is more of like a Fuzaken na yo, because it ends in a yo, it's more of an exclamation marked statement, I guess. Whereas this one's more like, it ends with like a, right? Like, no. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like questioning. Didn't you say you were going to hunt the Rathalos? Yet you're so willing to die to some nameless beast. Open your eyes already. The frenzied beasts aren't going to rush down the mountain sooner or later, and the first thing they'll trample over will be the village. Your neighbors will be forced to scatter and flee, and innocent children will die. Are you going to just stand by and watch all of that happen? Yoshitaka Kashiwa, you are the hunter of Roka village, and as its only hunter, you of all people can't sit back at a time like this. The last thing you should be doing is feeling sorry for yourself here, much less giving up your life so easily. Wield that spear in your hands, abandon those useless obsessions, and think carefully on what a hunter's duty is. To defend their home from the sharp claws of beasts, to desperately keep the flame of survival lit. True, somebody will always be forced to bear the price, hunters as well as us, but we have both chosen this path. Now, get up. Kira, what was it that you said back then? To get me to let you go. I said that I would defeat them all. Did you succeed? I did, Father. Then what'd you die to? Kira, you've got a damn good spear, boy. I should hold on to it tight. Go, and never appear before me again. I will defeat them all. That's enough noise from you. You don't speak much, girl, but when you do, you're fiercer than a mangler. If you have the strength to talk, then stop wasting time and cover the rear. I have no reason to take orders from a whippersnapper. Mind your own business. Your Majesty's words remind me so much of my time in Kokoto village. Before the age of the hunters, it was the headman who first stepped up to defend the village from the monsters, earning the title of hero for his bravery. Meow, please do not pick me up by the scruff of the neck. Palico, watch our right. You remember the moves I spoke of earlier, Your Majesty? Well, I've gone over them in my head a few times. You must remember, the trick to using the dual blades to their fullest potential is to abandon all defense and enter a state alike to a ferocious beast. Kind of true. Playing Monster Hunter, there was one person I was playing with that played the dual blades. And you do kind of just have to give up defense. It's just like, oh, well, if I get hit, I get hit. Hopefully we got a healer that can heal us. Or hopefully I've got meds that can med me back up. Or as we call it, demon mode. A sicko mode, essentially. Demon mode. Huh. Oh wait, did they draw her in demon mode? Or? Oh shit. Wait, did they draw her wound? wonder if they did. I don't think they did. No, it doesn't look like they drew our wound in. Ripperinos. We move. But also dope. Time to go sicko mode. Heart-piercing strike. Bum 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 ba da ba dum. Alright, what pathing have we got? Alright, straight down, cool. You can go there then. Doesn't look like we have any sheeps this time. Sure. Was that someone from Blue I just saw? No? Ooh, okay. Sure. Oh. Let's get Saria up. Oh boy, we might have needed more tanks. We'll see if we can hold this thing off with... Oh, it doesn't even hit Saria. They're both gonna hit here. Let's see how much we can do here. We might be screwed. Or we might not be screwed. This thing's kind of scary. What the hell is this? Let's get a healer. We can probably call back Yardo. What have we got again? Flash grenades and a high voltage shock trap. Requires some time to set up. I might try and shock trap this thing. Oh, but we can't place it there, huh? I'm just going to place it there to give us time if things do go bad. Is this thing going to do... Oh, okay. He deals a crazy amount of damage to behind him. I guess we could just put her there. Oh my god, another one's coming too. Oh, game. Oh, that was a lot of lag just then. Damn. I think we're still fine though, right? Yeah. I might need Yardo here. Yeah, I'm gonna need Yardo here. I'm gonna throw out one of these to get the birds down. I am gonna pull Yardo back out. Damn, this thing where it hits like behind is kind of annoying. Also, I kind of want to... You know what? I'm going to pull her back out to place her in the middle. Because they all move to the middle anyway. Oh my god, another frickin' bird. Get out of here. Who just died? Oh. We don't have her back yet. Yardo, go. We need to start clearing some of this stuff out, man. It's stacking up. There's too much of it. Oh god, it did nothing. Stop him. Oh, I don't think we kill it though. I think it's gonna leak. Oh! Oh, we killed it. Oh my god, there's just so much damage. Put a shock trap down. Oh, we also just don't have a healer up. Oh, the healer's got to die so quick when this thing moves up. Oh my god, we might have saved it. Nice. No leaks. We got very close there with that last guy trying to get through. Oh, we got the serious music. I never thought the cave would be so close to a volcano. My tail is feeling so warm. Ouch, it's hot. It's on fire. Now I get why you want to close the mine. We'd have done the same in your shoes. This place has definitely been overmined. It even has an originium processing plant, but none of the specialized equipment you'd usually see. This has gone way further than a tiny village can handle. Mining so carelessly without strict safeguards in place will only result in the leakage of active originium particles, and inevitably cause catastrophes. But what I don't get is, based on what you said, they started mining 7 years ago, and the person who led the project was your uncle, the current village headman. So, why do the tunnels stretch so deep after just 7 years? They can't possibly have dug all this themselves. You're half correct. Huh? The mining tunnels weren't dug by the villagers. They were already here before. Remember what I said earlier about the beast outbreak 7 years ago? Yeah, you said it was a real serious one and that old Kashiwa's son Akira was also a hunter and lost his life in it. That was a direct consequence of the mining. You good, Scholar? I'm perfectly fine. What exactly did I trip on? Bones? Yeah, that's a whole lot of bones, plus teeth and claws. They've been dead for a long time. Wait, this form, it must have been a large carnivorous creature. This is my first time seeing one here. Judging from its remains, it would have been covered in scales and have well-developed forelimbs with long and sharp claws. So it most possibly was good at digging holes. It dug the holes here. An armor claw beast. That's their name. The type of predator that once inhabited this region. They were social creatures that would dig their nests in the mountains. This mine was actually one of their nests, and they built majestic palaces over the years while tunneling through the surrounding originium veins. Is this an actual creature in Arknights, or is this a crossover thing from Monster Hunter? Because I don't recall the name from either. But we haven't seen a single one down here, or in the forest. That's because they disappeared 7 years ago. Disappeared? Disappeared? For real? The very last trace of their species in this area is the pile of skeletons before you. How exactly did something like that happen? Back when this originium mine was newly discovered, Akira Kashiwao was firmly against the project. He reckoned destroying the armor claw beast's nest would net unpredictable consequences, and that originium mining itself wasn't exactly safe either. On the other hand, my uncle and the other villagers believed that they desperately needed the potential profits to change their grueling way of life. So, concealing it from Akira, they and the other hunters banded together to exterminate all the armor claw beasts in the region, in order to freely mine the originium. But the slaughter resulted in the surviving armor claw beast rampaging through the forest, leading to the... Oh, damn. So the town's actions of deceiving Akira ended up getting Akira killed as he was trying to defend the town. Wow. So many innocent lives were lost just for the sake of opening a mine? You must have seen my uncle's attitude, yes. To him, the Rathalos is simply the manifestation of vengeance from all the beasts he's slaughtered. He definitely has dreams about Akira's death on the regular too. His closest friend, his apprentice, carried out the will of the hunter to the very end, and died for his sake. And now that Akira's predictions have come true, naturally he's terrified. Akira died for the headman's sake? I thought he lost his life protecting the village. He did. The outbreak wasn't threatening the village, but was closer to the mine. He was beset by frenzied beasts whose numbers far surpassed any regular outbreak we'd seen. Oh, we're here. Originium rocks were clustering around the lava bubbling in the cave. The king of the skies lifted its head. The insignificant Oni looked down. Their eyes each reflected the other's gaze. Chika show me. Okay, I don't know this one. Chika show. Yeah, I don't know this one. What is this one? Chika show. Japanese. Chika show. Okay, so it means like, damn it. Damn. Okay. Wait, what does the meh mean on the end? Chika show me. If I put it all together. Okay, I don't see what chika show meh means. I'm not sure what a meh means at the end of a sentence either. So I'm just gonna go with damn it. It's surrounded by a bunch of originium rocks. Since you didn't want to deal with it right now, take care not to get too close. If we accidentally anger it, we'll be in deep trouble. Got it. Scholar, where are you at? The Rathalos seems to be using the originium fur. Ah. Cat speak, man. It keeps trumping me. Trumping me? That's not the right word. Keeps making me stumble over my words. Seems to be using the originium fur for its lair. This is impossible to comprehend. It looks like it's in a lot of pain. Is it because of the originium on it? Most probably. And there seems to be substantially more particles compared to the previous encounter. Right now it's more or less an oversized source of pollution spreading the originium dust wherever it goes. My hypothesis is that Rathalos most probably was just trying to survive and ended up nesting here. But being deep in the mines, it's constantly exposed to originium. When it returns to the forest to feed, the flames it spews while hunting will in turn trigger the clusters on its body, dispersing particles everywhere. So it's a victim of originium too. Must you hunt it, Noircorn? The originium is too much of a danger to leave alone, and considering the safety of both the village and ourselves, hunting it is the best way of handling the situation. But if we can deal with just the clusters, I just need a little more time. I'll bring out my binoculars. What else could there be? Those tracks are... Scholar, come quick. You're too far out. The ground's too unstable over there. Row? Row. Ha! Caught ya. I was so afraid. Noircorn, why didn't you warn me earlier? This dumb cat. Fucking let go of him. Just let him go. Did you see that? Uh-huh. The binoculars just bounced off the Rathalos's head. Oh no. They angered it. Sparks are coming out of its jaws. Just run already. The mine is gonna be destroyed. Run for it. I'm running. If it triggers all the originium here, the anomalies are definitely going to spike, and then it'll be a catastrophe. Oh. A black mist shrouds the sky, and the mountains and rivers burst. Wind scales the peaks and flames rise like a crimson tide. Vegetation burns to ashes and life into coal. Damn. Oh, he angy. The village gates swing open and the houses collapse. All life cowers and the heavens fall. Wait, was that the village just getting wiped off the frickin' face of the planet? What? Hope they evacuated. Ah, ha, ha. They're dodging my slashes so easily. How foolish. You clearly lack a hunter's intuition. Their weak point is the soft patch of skin in their jaws. Stab straight in and so you can slit their throat. Got it. Why do 6 slash when 1 slash does job? A hit! Ah! Have a taste of this, Kono Yaro. The Kono is this. I don't know what Yaro is. It's not sword. Kano Yaro. Strike? Hit? Yaro. Oh, okay. Oh, that might actually be... Huh. Is that a mistranslation, maybe? I feel like they're meant to be saying, you bastard there. Have a taste of this, you bastard, because Yaro kind of translates to that. But this bastard, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So Kono Yaro basically means this bastard. So I think that doesn't seem quite right. Have a taste of this bastard. I have a feeling it should be have a taste of this. Like Anata? Anata Yaro? Oh no, Omae Yaro. Yeah, Omae Yaro would make more sense. Have a taste of this, you bastard. Yeah. Not sure why it's Kono Yaro. Unless, actually, this would make sense. This would make sense if it was at the start of the sentence. So, Kano Yaro, have a taste of this. You bastard, have a taste of this. No, no, it still doesn't make sense. No, I'm wrong. This just doesn't make sense. Ah! We did it! Be careful of the rear, you two. Nanja Kora. Alright, I'm looking this one up too. This is purely out of my interest. Nanja Korea. Nanja Korea. It means what the hell is this? So Nanja is kind of like nani, but with a Nanja. What the hell is this? Nanja Korea. What is just Korea? Is that hell? Korea. Japanese. Korea. Oh, it's just another way of saying this? Oh, so it's like, what's this? Oh, yeah. It's a more aggressive way of saying, what's this? Huh. You're welcome. Are my hands losing their strength? On my way to a certain village, I heard tales of an endless stream of dragons, but to personally witness a similar event. The beast outbreak is showing no signs of abating. If we remain trapped here, we'll eventually collapse from exhaustion. We have to find a way out. If we can make our way to those tall trees over there, we can make use of the canopy's height to avoid the rampage. I have an idea. What's this? This is the powder I used to trigger the horn beasts earlier, in hopes of luring out the Rathalos, but I used too much and lost control of the herd. Using it on people is unheard of and probably suicidal, but right now, this might be our only method of drawing them away. But that means, yes, whoever is affected by it will be beset by the entire horde. But as long as we can make our way through, it will be worth it. Probably. No. Artisan, do you still have that rope from earlier? Yes. I made so much of it. Good. It's long and tough enough to support the weight of multiple people. If we tie it to the tree, we can use it as a makeshift grappling hook to retrieve whoever's acting as bait. Which will be me. So if you would... No, I must be the bait. I won't allow it. It's too dangerous to let you get surrounded by the horde again. If you sacrifice yourself here, wouldn't that make my efforts to save you meaningless? I don't know if I'd be able to rescue you with these old hands of mine, but I can at least make sure not to croak before you rescue me. I have faith in you, girl. Fine, let's do this. Come, you dastards. Over here. You dastards? Okay. Yes, just like that. Chase me like the lunatics you are. Now's my chance. Flurry rush. I'm just imagining she's actually just saying that every time. It worked perfectly. Deploy the grappling hook immediately. I'll go retrieve Kashiwa. These beasts just charged straight at me with wild abandon. We really lured them away. I can't believe it. There's simply so many of them. That day 7 years ago, was also like this. Brat, is this how you felt that night? Did you die to something like this? Was this what you saw in your final moments? Surrounded by these beasts, encircled by their jaws, drowning in their saliva. You must have been slaying them one after another with this spear, just like this. But no matter how many you killed, there were always more of these damnable beasts. Wave after relentless wave. Be gone. Kuso. They saw you as a mere slab of meat to be divided between themselves, no longer among the living. And knowing you, brat, you probably just kept your mouth shut rather than calling for help. Simply brandishing this lance till your strength failed you, till you could wield it no longer. Collapsing on some rocks, slowly falling to your knees, yet the beasts never ceased their advance. So that's how it was. Kashiwa, grab my hand. What are you blanking out for? Quickly! Got you. Palico, pull the rope. The Palico is pulling up 2 people's weight. Big doubt. Big doubt. Finally. Not yet, your majesty. The branches over there have broken. Many more beasts rush over as we speak. Chikashaw. Is there anything else we can do? Your majesty, look. The beasts are scattering all of a sudden. A noise from the sky. The Rathalos soars through the sky, and that's Nantakota. Ooh, I don't know what that one is. It's going to be what something though, right? Because it starts with Nan. Nantakota. Nantakota. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Nantakota means, oh no, holy cow or damn. I'm going to go with oh no, which I guess this might be the old way of saying it, because the other way of saying this would be yabai, right? Or even, oh god, do I remember the other one? No, I don't remember the other one. I need to look that one back up. There's another one that works in a similar way, but yabai is the more the more familiar one. A catastrophe. Ah, flashbang. The gale carelessly bound both land and sky together with flame, like an ignorant life devouring everything in its path. Trees were but weeds within the tornado of fire, and mountains crumbled to rubble. The most fearless of warriors were powerless to stand against it, and the most devout prayers echoed to no avail. It had arrived, the land's retribution. And then a girl riding a wolf dashes through the forest. Jump down, brace for impact. Is everyone alright? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine as well. The sky is alight, pillars of crimson flame. Kuso, what a truly terrifying sight. I've read about a similar case on a landship before. A hurricane unleashed by a catastrophe encircled a mountain on fire, becoming a ferocious firestorm. As it moves, the vortex pulls from its surroundings, and with everything combustible in this forest, I can't imagine the consequences. Why? Why did the catastrophe strike so soon? The center of the firestorm, it's near the mine. The mine? Taste my blade. Oh. Oh, Noir. Oh my god. Hey. So this is where you guys were. Sea Scholar? Just like I said. That's enough yapping, Noir Corn. I expect a full report soon. Alright. Old Kashiwa, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing, Mirai. You can hardly call this fortunate, but at least we managed to escape the horde thanks to the catastrophe. I don't know what the situation in the village is right now, but the core of the catastrophe is still quite a ways away and moving fairly slowly. However, that's not the case with the beast outbreak. Any ideas on how to return to the village as soon as possible? If that's still nearby, maybe we can use it to descend the mountain quickly. What's she referring to? If that's still nearby? Oh, the cave entrance, maybe? It has not been used for a long time. I can't be sure if it still works. So, planning on letting the rest of us in on this? There's a rail car. Oh, a rail car. Okay. We used it a lot when the mines were just opening, and it made things real convenient. But after the cave was repaired, we more or less abandoned it. Don't worry, it should still work fine. It was the very first thing I designed, after all. It's the very first thing you designed. That doesn't put much faith into it. Weren't you an ecologist? Also that, yeah. I'm not sure I should trust your skills as a railcar engineer. Kashuwa, our next battle won't be any easier, so I hope you're prepared. I don't suppose you'd let this old man loaf about for once. Please, by all means, I fully intend to respect your opinion. Oh? I'm aware that I tend to ignore the ideas of those around me and insist on doing things my way, and that this is a behavior I should correct. The mistakes I've made were precisely because of that, and I should also apologize for what I said earlier. I'm sorry for my unproductive words. Without knowing anything about your background, I did not intend to hurt you. So will you accept my apology? Fine, if it pleases you. Good, then that's settled. Girl, earlier you said you understood me. What did you mean by that? Ah, that, bit of a long story. If it's a bother, just pretend I didn't ask. No, I don't mind. You see, before joining Rhodes Island, I was an assassin. Nani? A literal killer, acting on orders to take the lives of people. Oh, of my people. Okay, so again, I don't know anything about Yato's backstory. I probably should read it. Of my people day and night. Until one day, I looked at the blood-stained hands and felt nothing but fear in my heart. The next day, I was tasked to dispose of a mother and daughter, but chose to protect them instead. Because I didn't want to be a killer anymore. That was also the day I met Noir Korn, who listened to my story and chose the same path. But I'd made a mistake. It wasn't just a matter of refusing to kill. The pair I saved were so frightened of me that I could only leave them in a safe place. And while in the moment I felt only the weightless relief of not taking a life, I had forgotten something important. That the only end awaiting them was to be killed by someone else. Do you regret it? Yes. For a long time after that, I often dreamt of them. They would ask me why I had left them to die. I didn't want to hurt innocents anymore, but I still ended up indirectly cutting their lives short. I used to wonder if I was even capable of protecting anyone at all. Luckily, I had help. Thanks to him, I made my decision. You mean the boy over there? Yes. Huh. He scolded me, a rare occurrence, and said, "The past is the past. All your remorse, all the sins you carry, make up for them with your future." I took him for just an oddball, but I suppose he's got a proper head on after all. What he said seemed right to me, and since then I haven't given it much thought. We decided to make it our mission to protect others, and he dragged me along to join Rhodes Island. And because of our similar objectives, we're still working together even now. This must be some company to hiring on people like you. So protecting others is your way of atoning for your past. You might say it started like that, but I've had a few additional insights along the way. I've seen too much life and death. There are many reasons people might surrender their lives, and some even seek death out of ignorance. You could say I stubbornly impose my will on others, but only because of my duty to protect your lives. Life in this land is not meant to end so easily, but to be lived and experience all its possibilities. So I'll continue my efforts. I don't want to regret anything or to see people forced to gaze only at ruins. So I refuse to leave you alone. Yato, Kashiwa, we found the rail car and it's still working. Hey, what are you both looking at me like that for? Is there something on my mask? It's nothing. We'll be right over. Anyway, I look forward to cooperating with you in the upcoming battle, Kashiwa. Holds out hand. Oh my god, they're working together. No, I've told you this so many times already. That's my quarry. You need only watch from the sidelines and applaud my brilliance. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. The path you've chosen is not an easy one. All I can do is wish you the best. Likewise. Oh my god, so they didn't even handshake? Oh my god. The old man ruined the moment. Oh, we got a new tool too. Oh my god. Frickin' Luna Cub. Tired. Already did what you asked me. Lazy. So lazy. Luna Cub, please. Alright. 2 more levels we've got to go. Treachery begets consequences. Despicable wastewater is futile against the flames of struggle, and after burning, only dust remains. Have a look at the map. Okay, we've got a choke point in the center here. We could probably line up some short-range mages with long-range ranged. We probably want 2... Probably 2 lords. So let's have a look here. Yes, Suzerain still works. She'll be one of the mages. So 1 mage. Who doesn't work here? Probably Luna Club, actually. Let's look at another mage to bring in. I haven't played around with Skyfire much, actually. Let's bring in Skyfire. Oh, her range is tiny. What the? Screw it. We're going to try it. We're going to fight fire with fire. There's our 2 mages. So they'll be on the sides there. Then we got the ranged, the long-ranged range. What's her range? Okay, I could probably find a position for her. That's fine. Cruiser's got decent range. And Meteorite is very decent range. Yep. Healers. We probably don't need 2, but we'll keep them. Gnosis is our other mage. That should work. Rosa. I'm actually considering getting rid of either Meteorite or Rosa and bringing in a Lord. Yeah, I think we have to. We don't have much for the ground. Rosa's so strong. I think I'm going to get rid of Meteorite. Even though Meteorite's the stronger level-wise. Yeah. Oh, it feels so bad, though. I'm going to get rid of Rosa. Let's bring in... Let's have a look at our lords. What do we got? Oh, Gavio could work. Actually, yeah, let's take Gavio. Alright. Mission start. Oh my god, look at the flame tornadoes in the background. Damn. Hurry up, everyone. But you should run too, Rito. Money isn't as important as your life. Shut up. I'll delay the old man. What are you standing around for? Can I take it you've given up on treating your sister? But... Alright. Uso. Sobbing. Mom, where are you? Where are you? Mom, don't leave me here. Flurry rush. In the nick of time. Is the child okay? Let me see. All 4 limbs attached, no external wounds. Does it hurt anywhere? Ouch. Your armor's spiky. True. The armor itself is a weapon. Oops, sorry. My child. Mom. Thank you. Thank you so much for saving my child. Stay away from the forest. There will be wild beasts in the area, and they're increasing in numbers. It's not safe here. Yato, I don't think they came out here because they wanted to. No, there's netting between the village and the forest. I reinforced it myself not long ago. How could there be beasts here? I need to go take a look. Calm down. Has the evacuation started? No, there's no evacuation. The mine exploded. The sky started burning. There's nothing left. Everyone's running. We all panicked when we heard that beasts were coming. But we don't know where to go. Why is it so chaotic? What happened? I tried to pull Naoki away from the crowd, but then a bunch of them ran straight at us. Naoki was gone by the time I caught my breath. Someone intentionally damaged the netting, letting in the beasts. Ano Yaro. Where is Taki? Ano Yaro. We saw Yaro before, but I've already forgotten what it meant. Or is it Ano? I'm looking it up. Ano Yaro. What is it? What does Ano Yaro mean? Oh, it's either Ano Yaro. Oh, so it's Yaro is bastard, wasn't it? Oh. Koniru. Koniru. Oh, okay. We're learning. See, look at this. We're learning. Game is teaching. Ano Yaro, where is Taki? The headman is... Here they come again, Korn. I'll hold them off with my shield. Ah, whatever. A sword's fine. Kashiwa, please take these two to a safe place and see if you can help out there. Help out in the village. Korn, I will stop the beasts. I don't need you to tell me that. Let's go, Mirai. Mirai? I think she already went in. How could it have come so quickly? Wasn't it supposed to take more time for the catastrophe to form? Noshige, now, get everybody together and take them to the shelter I told you about. It's safer there. We'll evacuate as a group once we have everybody. Good thing we'd prepared for this day. What you said came true again. It's burning. The mountains are covered in smoke. The sky's on fire. The mine's gone. What are you doing? Grab your things and get out of there. My livelihood, my life, it's all gone. Headman, will we have to go back to our old life, now that the mine's all burned up? Now's not the time for that. Gone. Everything's gone. Why are you panicking like that? The catastrophe isn't even here yet. Beasts! The beasts are coming! Beasts, and so close! What happened to the protective netting? Rito, get over here. What's going on over there? Headman, the netting on the west side is broken. The beasts are in the village. What do we do? What in blazes is going on here? Everybody calm down. Take the bare minimum of what you need. Gather at the shelter in the northeast and wait for evacuation. The beasts can't get in there. Headman, why is there a shelter in the village? What? Did you already know this was going to happen? This happened because you closed the mine, didn't it? Headman? What are you on about, Rita? You know that isn't true. This is no time for fooling around. Lives are at stake here. Don't just stand around, folks. Head to the shelter. No, this is important. Everything we've worked for is gone. We need justice. You can get justice later, man. Just survive at this point. Why did the mine have to be closed? Why did this disaster happen right afterward? Yeah, you closed it for 5 days out of the blue for a maintenance check. And now the mine's gone? And the whole mountain is burning? You closed the mine and keep the truth hidden from the others because of that monster that showed up down there. Is that the cause of this disaster? We could have worked together to deal with it. It was your idea to keep it a secret, to prevent a panic. And don't think I don't know about your little side business. I know how much you've pocketed ever since your family started handling the transactions. If you have the slightest bit of conscience left, stop delaying the evacuation. Then how do you explain the shelter? You must have planned this in advance. You're the one who wants to hoard the wealth of the mine all to yourself. You even blew up the cave. You killed those 2 doctors who came to investigate the uropathy. Headman. What did you do, Headman? Not you too, Rito. Yes, I'll admit I've wanted to close the mine for a long time. I knew that overexploitation of the mine was bound to bring disaster. The shelter was built in preparation for this day. Why? Because we're over-reliant on originium mining. Originium particles have already entered the environment. The danger has been slowly building for a while now. It was only a matter of time before catastrophe struck and would have to abandon the mine, but I couldn't get everyone to give up on it before. We all benefited too much from the Originium trade. That day simply came a little sooner than expected, that's all. And yes, I closed the mine because of that unknown creature. You all know that I used to be a hunter. I judged that it wasn't something we could easily handle, and we couldn't afford to fight it in the tunnels. Ishidori and the others have already been infected with oropathy. People would have died if we'd continued the dig. The responsibility of all the lives falls on my shoulders, which is the same reason I'm telling you to evacuate now. Mine or not, the most important thing is that we're alive. But then things would go back to how they used to be. Cold nights, howling in the forest, blood, cold, hunger, fear. No, I don't want to go back to that. So what if we're alive? Where's the hope? I'd rather die than go back to living like that. What are you saying? Get a hold of yourself. He's right. We won't go back. It was you who got us started on mining Originium in the first place. It's all your fault. You ruined everything. Kind of a twisted way to look at it, but sure. You've ruined the village, ruined all our lives. This man must be made to pay. We all agree, don't we? Enough of this. There's a catastrophe right on our doorstep. Haven't we already paid enough of a price? Are we going to lose even more lives just for this meaningless venting? Mirai, why are you back? Oh look, another troublemaker. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The frightened beasts are heading down the mountain, the netting's been sabotaged, and someone's trying to stir up chaos, all to force us to wait for death in despair, and abandon the hope we could have had. Oh, and we still can have. Away from the Originium mines without having to rely on hunting either. That's why I came back from the city. Liar. You were the one who wanted to close the mine and ruin our lives. Yes, because Originium is dangerous and hard to control. I even considered blowing up the mine. But I also understand that we owe our livelihood to it. Do you remember back when we were trying to climb out of poverty? Where we were in despair then? Was it really the Originium that got us to where we are today? We seized our chance to escape poverty because we had the determination to look for a way and the courage to expose ourselves to Originium. Yeah. Since ancient times, hunters have made a living by fighting beasts. Back when there was no Originium, many of them died, but we survived as a people. Courage and hope come hand in hand, and we've never abandoned our courage. So hope will always appear by our side. Don't listen to her. She was the one who wanted to close the mine, and now she's destroyed the mine. She practically admitted it. But Mirai only tried to convince us to close it because over-exploitation would cause a catastrophe, and now that really happened. We were wrong to doubt her. You're familiar with the plant in this flask, aren't you? Among the goods that we trade from the outside, the Suzuka herb is second only to the Originium in terms of trade volume. It only grows in certain areas and in small numbers. We've had to risk life and limb to harvest it. But I came back to study the possibility of cultivating it and planting it outside its native habitat. This one I'm holding right here is my greatest breakthrough. It can survive outside of these mountains. It's the first brick that will lay the foundation of our future as a village. But first, we need to survive. Survive. Yeah. What were we thinking? We fought so hard to get to this point, we can't just die here. No, we'll lose all our income without the mine. Oh shit, did they get into a fight? Ah! Who? Gah! Oh damn, was Yato? Did Yato just, slap him? Open your mouth again and I'm sticking your head into the mud. This entire conversation is a waste of time. This man damaged the netting, tried to lure in beasts to cause chaos, then distracted everyone from what was going on. Damn, he was... Wow, that's actually kind of screwed up when you think about it. The dude was so far into despair, was so far into giving up, but was almost not, confident isn't the word, wasn't... I'm going to go with confident because it's the only word I can think of. wasn't confident in his wasn't confident enough in his ideal of just giving up, that he had to reassure himself essentially by sending the rest of the town into despair with him, so that, yeah, he could reassure himself in the decision that he made and that he had now forced the rest of the village into. That's ooh, that's a yikes. That's a big old yikes. While on the other side of the village, he had some people moving his assets out, something he clearly planned ahead of time. I've already taken care of them. Oh, wait, that's even... That's even weirder. Okay, so it's not the despair thing. He was just trying to get his wealth out. He was trying to distract by putting... Okay, so not... I don't know. Is it equally bad? It's bad. Sacrifice the village so you can get your money out. I mean... both kind of shitty. You will now head to the shelter in an orderly line and await evacuation. Reinforcements for Rhodes Island will be arriving soon. Now, you can walk there yourselves, or I can knock you out and have someone else carry you. Choose. Thank you. There's a beast outbreak and they're approaching the village. That's the biggest threat we're facing right now. We'll handle the beasts. I can't guarantee we'll get all of them, but we'll do what we can to ensure your safety. No, please stay here and protect the evacuating villagers. You're the only ones who can. And take care of Mirai for me. Headman, where are you going? I'm the headman of Roka Village and the leader of its hunters. The beasts have emerged from their forests, so I'll fight them in my last breath, even if I'm on my own. Honey, take Suyamura to this shelter. I think I left my machete in the backyard. Yes, it's there. Come back safely. The headsman always treated our family well. It's high time we repaid him. Yes, we're with him. Take up the spears. We will protect our own village and our own families. Headman, wait for us. I'm going too. No, Sumiko, the hunters have always been here, ready to step forward whenever danger approaches. And now they're putting on a show. They're no hunters. I'm the only one. Treachery begets consequences. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what are these? After feeding on a Chitotex claw beast, which are these things, right? The shelled creatures. Leaves its shell to use as a defensive tool. Always facing it toward the side with the most number of operators, and greatly reducing damage taken from the front. Ooh. They got smart. Oh, I did not want to put her there. I wanted to put her back one. Oh no, sheeps. Sure. Where's our mages? Oh my god, she's so expensive. Why is she so expensive? What is that? Yado, stop that. Oh god, you can't. I forgot. Freeze his ass. Alright, meteorite. Oh, okay, we need something here quickly. Oh, more damage. Kill this thing. Thank you. Saria? Yeah, Saria's gonna have to go there. If there's not going to be any more of those creatures, we might not need to Yardo this. But I'm going to Yardo it anyway. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. It's disgusting. Alright, come back. Let's put Warfarin probably here. I'm actually going to try and Yardo this guy down. Oh damn, they do a lot of damage. I'm doing this so they don't get the shield from this guy, because then they're going to become annoying. Huge meteorite damage. Oh god, we don't have the freeze for this guy now. We don't have a way to slow him either. This might actually be bad. Oh, the meteorite. Interesting. Yeah, the meteorite knocks him. Didn't even plan that, but it worked perfectly. Eight, 9. Oh, these are the last two. Probably get rid of you then. Bring in you. Easy. Get down, old man. Die. What? Not you, the beast. Well, get down. I'm setting off my Originium arts. He causes explosions? Grab my hand, are you okay? I'm fine. What was that? Those beasts went down in a blink of an eye. Originium arts using this arts unit. My own special trick. Tch, parlor tricks. The traps will slow the rest. Leave them to Sumoto's group. We can head over to the other side where the defenses are thinner. Take it easy, old man. Cut the crap. What's with that look on your face? No, just thinking back to the days when us hunters fought side by side. It's been 7 years, and this is the first time you haven't told me to get lost or called me a traitor. I didn't think you would really take up Akira's hunting spear. You can say it. I know you are Akira's mentor. You didn't think I would go kill these beasts. You weren't a hunter at the time, and you objected to Akira becoming one. His sacrifice changed you. I'm glad you noticed. Old man, there's something. Perhaps you've misunderstood all this time, and I wasn't sure how to tell you. I didn't abandon him to die. Lure powder. You knew. I'm his father. That idiot sacrificed himself to protect your mind. I still remember the look on his face that day. His eyes, his every move. The cries of the beasts were everywhere. He opened his mouth to say something, but it was drowned out by the noise. I remember his pale lips. Oh. Could he have been saying... Akira. Kuso. Where did all these beasts come from? What did you do? Don't tell me you... Stay away, master. Don't follow me, no matter what. Come back. We'll stop them here. No, master. You should know better than anyone. We can't stop an outbreak like this. Many people will be hurt, even killed. The Originium mine would be destroyed. Everything you've worked for would be lost. Can't let it happen. Weren't you against the mine? Just let it burn. Come back. Your life matters more. The beasts are gathering. Time is short, Master. Yes, I was against the mine. Originium is unknown and dangerous. It will bring disaster we can't even predict. I also can't forgive the taking of innocent lives. This was the inevitable result of you failing to respect nature and letting greed take over. But I also remember the day we went to the city together and saw the high-rise buildings, the bright lights and shining signs, all made possible by Originium. Originium is valuable. It will lift the village out of poverty, become the pillar of our livelihood. We've come this far. Don't let this opportunity go to waste. Akira! Wasn't it you who taught me that a hunter must fight for the survival of his clan? Out of the way, you damn beasts! This beast outbreak is the wrath of nature, but I'm also fighting for survival. We stare each other in the eyes as equals. Promise me one last thing, Master. Lead the others. Survive. Come back, Akira. And please pass this on to my father, that stubborn old-timer. He said, I'm sorry, Father. I've had enough of your tall tale. You never called me father. That brat. But and the old man's back is visible, but he could hear the sound of water dripping. Tears that had been forced back for far too long, finally overflowing. I miss him. Up above. That monster, it's coming. The beasts are coming again. Kasho, how could there be so many? We don't have enough hands. You stay here, set up those traps and stop the beasts. That one is mine. I'm a hunter. That's my quarry. Yato, here comes the Rathalos. I knew it. After our previous encounters, it now sees all humans as a threat. It landed near the Kashiwao house, and it's getting closer. The reinforcements are still pretty far off. Not all the villagers have made it to the shelter either. This is the worst possible timing. You oversee the evacuation. Over there, Yato. Beasts. I see 5 of them. The stampede is coming. The hunters, defenseless, can't stop all of them. We must protect the evacuating villagers. What do we do then? Just sit here and wait for the Rathalos. That will only make things worse. I'm thinking we need a way to stop the Rathalos for a while. At least until all the villagers are safe. Kashiwao. Kashiwao? But we don't know where he is. He's just one man. I see him near the hut. He's close to the Rathalos. Yato, maybe we'll have time to complete the evacuation if we can delay it. You mean we're not helping him? We just have to trust him. Opens a can of oil. Time to lube up. You think so too, eh? Today's a good day. The heavens burn red. So many things have happened lately. A little girl came back, all grown up, stirring up all kinds of trouble. A fire-breathing monster appeared out of nowhere, and 2 outsiders went in trouble near the forest. Then beasts came rushing up, their mine blew up, a catastrophe struck, and they couldn't even run away properly. And the funniest part? People keep coming to dig up my past from the mud and rub it in my face. They all say it's for my sake, but each shard of it they dig up cuts at me open, piece by piece. Noir corne. Had the right idea. The truth isn't important. Let the past stay in the past. Let the dead stay dead. Burn it all. Leave nothing behind. Oh my god, if there was the face of the Rathalos in this fire, like just behind the flames, so like it was barely visible. Whoa. Wait. No, there isn't. Okay, I thought this flame and this flame were the eyes, but it's not. That would have been sick, but I don't think it is. He hears the sobbing of flames, swallowing up the fragments of the past. The ashes of time drift before his eyes, burning away the gaze of regret. Burn. This fire is so beautiful. You'd have done the same, wouldn't you, Akira? I'll take the next step. Hey, over here. Even the corners of your jaws are singed. Your scales are full of scars, you big ugly. What's that? Sparks from your mouth. Are you angry? Don't look away. Your enemy's right here. Look at me. Yes, that's right. Be angry. Be angrier. Come on. Face me, monster. Alright. Boss fight time. Pathetic. You're nothing but ashes now. Were you hoping to leave a trace behind? That voice, is that Rin? As in Rin Tosaka? I have to investigate now. Hold up. Before we go into the boss fight, I need to find out if this is Rin. That sounded very much like her. Oh yeah, reset too. Yay. Oh, which means I get another one of these. I'm on a roll. Nice. Cool. Okay, operators. Magic. Meteorite. Oh, Skyfire. Why did Meteorite's the other one? VA. Information. Nope. This. Kana Ueda. I'm pretty sure this is her, right? I don't actually know the name. It's gotta be Rin. That's 100% Rin. Rin to... Does it have a H in it? Yes, it does. Tosaka VA. Rin Tosaka. Voice is Kana Ueda. Yep. Nailed it. That voice. That voice is so unique, actually. You can spot that voice anywhere. It's crazy. Also, her career was like set up for like a decade after doing Rin. The various different Rins, I'm thinking of a Freet, but it's not a Freet. It's not Iris. Ishtar, Ereshkigal. There's probably more altars of her out there as well. Although they're not really doing any more fates, are they? I know there's a strange fake coming out. I wonder if she'll be in that. Like Rin, the character Rin shouldn't be in it, but they might give her a role anyway, just because they seem to put her in everything. So we got this as well last time. Can be manually detonated after deployment, dealing arts damage to the surrounding area and detonating any other nearby high energy. Ah. I might get rid of that and take this. Oh, I'll also take all of this. Yoink. Alright. Boss fight time. Bring it on, Rathalos. What does that say? No melee range deployment restrictions on this stage. Ooh. Battle. Blazoned soul of a warrior. I will extinguish the flames with my own hands. Let's finish this. Alright, let's have a look. What are they probably going to do here? Ooh. Okay, this is kind of gross. I guess we'll just have to go through it once to figure out how they're gonna throw things at us. I think Pazemka struggles here because she doesn't have the range. I really need to E2 her already, although I think E2's only going to give us the square at the front, right? I Actually, if there's no restriction, do we afraid? Meteorite's good, Cruiser's good, Warfarin's good, Kieran's good, Skyfire. Skyfire's probably good because of the stun that we just found out she has. Gnosis is gonna be very reliant on positioning. Suzerain, I have a feeling, is gonna struggle actually. I think we need something else. I'm actually going to take Silver Ash. Let's get another Lord in. This is the boss, right? We need to take in more of our A-team. Before we start this. Alright. He kneeled on the ground, right hand still clutching the spear planted in the dirt. His body was gravely injured, but he felt no pain, perhaps because it was pulsing from all directions, and his aging nerves were too dulled to feel it. Or perhaps his skin was too scorched to the point it could not comprehend the pain, the searing temperatures evaporating any kind of liquid or vapor, his blood instantly hardening to black scabs on his body. His throat felt like it was on fire, with a strangely sweet scent emanating from it, and he suddenly felt a convulsion from his abdomen as something surged up. Blech! Blech! Kusa, this is so disgusting! A huge roar rumbled in his eardrums as his consciousness managed to peel away from the muddy chaos. He raised his head, staring at the enormous behemoth rearing up before him. Oh, it roars and stuns, doesn't it? That's going to be annoying. He stared into his eyes. Huh, it's you. Yes, I remember now. Images from mere minutes ago flashed through his mind, and he seized the fleeting opportunity in between the flames to hurl the spear towards the Rathalos' head. He hit his target, but at the cost of failing to dodge the beast's retaliatory charge. Ha 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 ha! Blood? Do you feel it? The pain? It was me. I made you bleed. How does it feel to be wounded? I've known all along those scales on your skull aren't so tough after all. I can spot your vulnerability at a glance. You are not invincible. You can bleed, and you will fall. Wait. Hey. You. Where are you going? I just wounded you. You can't run away now. I could still fight. We haven't battled it out yet. He leaned on his hunting spear, trying to prop up his body, but his knee would only stay at an angle. The spear's... Wait, is that telling us he broke his leg? He leaned on his hunting spear, trying to prop up his body, but his knee would only stay at an angle. Oh no, he couldn't. He couldn't fully stretch out his legs. Got it. The spear's shaft was sunk deep into the ground, and his shadow trembled violently. You can't leave here. I won't let you go. I managed to make you bleed this time, so next, I will plunge my spear into your heart. He raised the spear up high, and perhaps because he thought it was his final chance, his crooked body exploded with unimaginable strength. He burst into a run and once again charged at the life he could only look up to. Wah! I'm not dead yet. Chikasho, one more time. His right hand was still holding the spear in a death grip, nails digging into his palm. He hit his thighs in desperation, but the muscles merely trembled unresponsively. This time, he had truly exhausted any last trace of strength in his body. The spear slipped from his hand. Get up. Stand up. Damn it. Get up. Sound like a bow. Oh, the kid with his bow. Right. His eyes widened. He saw it. A young child raising his bow and arrow facing the Rathalos. His thin arms trembled, but his gaze never wavered. Monster, don't get any closer to Mr. Kashiwao. I'm Kazuya. I'm also a hunter of this village. I won't let you destroy it. We will stop you here. Rathalos just coughs up some flames, and the little kid gets burned to a crisp. Go on. I'm here. I got him. The kid should be fine. Scholar, go take the kid to Kashiwao, somewhere safe. Got it. Go to the cart. The Rathalos is injured by this hunter and a Terran spear? This hunter, his body is so light. Where did he get all that strength from? Mister, you're really a brave one, and I'd even call you a proper hunter. But how about we let the adults handle it today? The flames blazed brilliantly. At that very moment, another bruised body stood before the Rathalos. She bent down and stretched out an arm, picking up the spear from the ground, and then drove it firmly into the ground. She straightened her back. Thank you for your time, Kashiwao. Now please, take a good rest on the sidelines. As for what comes next... Oh shit! Leave it to us. Oh damn. Again, just noting there doesn't seem to be a wound on her leg, but that's fine, that's fine. Alright. I'm noticing she's got like a lightning thing here. Interesting. This guy holding up his coral. What the fuck? What is going on with that character? That must be a game thing, right? I'm ready. Battle commence. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, what banger tune do they have for the boss fight? Battle. Blazing soul of a warrior. Oh my god, there's so many. Sure, I'm gonna put you this way. So they do a circle? Interesting. I get 2 of these? No, I get 8 of these. And they're very cheap. Okay. Let's just ping them. Okay, I need to see the pathing. I don't want to place anyone else because I just don't know the pathing. I guess we could clear out the sheep. Okay, there he is. So I'm going to Yato him immediately. Damn. Damn, she chunking. Oh god, there's lots of them. Alright, I'm going to do this, I guess. No, not Saria. Gavial. Oh my god, look how many she's blocking. What a god. What an absolute god. I'm gonna put a freet here just to blast him. Oh god, he has range. Guess we could do this. This guy's actually taking a lot of damage. I'm assuming he has a second phase though. Wait, tail damage? Oh wait, can we do it with this? Oh, we can. Oh, interesting. Damn, almost got him down to second phase already. You know what? Take a bomb. How long do these take to prime? We could Yato again. She's getting expensive though. She caps out though, right? They cap out? Surely. Is this guy gonna trigger it? No, okay. Second phase ink. Ow. Oh, we have no healer up. That's not going to hit a flying creature either. Healer, you're up. Start healing. Okay, he can't be frozen either. Oh, Warfarin, get another heal out. Nice. This is fine. We seem to be healing. The fire will last a little while. Oh, it's dealing a lot of damage. Okay, ulting. Oh, and dead. Does he comes back down to the ground, right? Oh my god, his range is ridiculous. Stop. Oh my god. Oh wait, do we have to flash him? Oh, there we go. Okay. I get it now. I get it. Also, I don't think a freak's gonna work here. I think we actually want more melee. I'm thinking of actually taking Texas, because then we can put Texas in the front, get the Rathalos to attack Texas. Actually, it's probably better to do it with a tank. What determines the tail breaking off? Because it seems like Yato was dealing way too much damage, and that tail would not come off in time. If we could get the tail, it looks like we get rid of that sweep though. Okay, I'm gonna get a tank instead. Kiora? Yeah, Kiora might do. Actually, a healing one would be better, but let's try this. Plan is drop tank in front of Rathalos, wait for it to target, then drop Yato behind. So the next question is, how do we place our healers? Run, sheeps, run! We're knocked out. Alright, wait for it to get to a position where we can actually act on it. I'm just gonna ult with Gavial right now. She should clear this up so quick. Alright, tank at the front. Yato at the back. Yeah, look at that. The tail's taken like no damage. Confusing. Alright, wait for it to get back here again. Do we have another tank or something we can put in front of it that's cheap? No, see, this is where there's probably going to be a little bit of a problem. Sure. Oh, she does do tail damage. Look at that. Alright, Warfarin. Damn, that's a lot of damage, huh? I'm double healing it. I'm not 100% sure how we get rid of the tail, but I am sure of how we knock him down once he flies. Alright. Get knocked. No, I died. How could they? Sure. Oh my god, the knockdown gives you so much time to do damage to the back. We need to face Gavial the other way. Damn, healer's down. Just gotta knock him down again. Oh no, we missed. Oh, he also takes like no damage while he's up there. Wait, can Cruz stun him out of it? No, I think I just heard an empowered shot and it didn't knock him down. Interesting, he focuses over here. Okay. So we need to get him into a position so he goes down that middle area. I think I know the game plan now. So he comes down here, right? Right in the middle. So we need to line this with people facing right and line this with people facing left. That way when he gets around here, he gets knocked the first time, wakes up, starts flying, we throw a light bomb. He falls to the ground, he's knocked, and we get both sides attacking. So it doesn't matter which way he falls, we're still attacking the tail, because I think we got to get rid of the tail, right? That's the overall health bar. So I don't think we need these tanks anymore. I don't think they're helping us. I think we do want Texas. Warfarin doesn't seem strong enough of a healer for us at the moment, so I think we're going to switch to maybe Perfumer. Yes, we probably don't need Meteorite here either. I wonder if it's based on the amount of attack, like attack speed. So another option we could go that's a little bit tanky. Mountain. Oh no, Skadi. 120% damage after Skadi is deployed. Yes. I kind of want... A tank is good. I don't think we need Silver Ash. I think what we're actually probably gonna need... We might need a flag bearer, actually. Let's have a look. There's the other things we've got that attack real fast. Oh, this guy attacks fast, right? Again, this theory might be completely wrong as well. I'm not too sure. Are these guys tanky? 814. We got anyone in the 2000s here? No. Siege is the tankiest, probably. I'll take it. So we got a healer, a second healer. Okay, healer placement is actually going to be awkward. I think we do need to go Lumen. Without that ability though. Yeah, I want this one. And I want her to be doing the barrier. And I want her to do the increased attacks, yes. Alright, let's try this. So really, the Rathalos should die before it manages to get all the way through here. At least that is the plan. Oh, can we get a tank? 21, 2. Oh, they do a full circle. Okay, they don't even go down. Siege. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, he has spawned. I'm just gonna put a tank here, just in case. Sure, this doesn't feel great. Let's put Yato up here just to deal some damage. Look at that, a quarter of the health gone already. Love to see it. Put you here. And then we might drop Skadi up here. And then we need healers. Actually, let's put a healer out now. Yeah, that should work. Alright, he did enough damage. Texas, get in there. Alright, he's down. Oh god, he's attacking him. That's annoying. Oh my god, the damage is insanity. We need to knock him down. Sure, I might just need to knock him down now. Oh, we don't have the thing for it. Go. Yes, I'm using Texas instead of Yato. Forgive me. Oh my god, look at the tail. It's disappearing. Oh, he has no healing, does he? Oofed. Alright, he's flying again. We've got 3 seconds we need to survive here. Alright. That should get him. Yes. Oh, look at that. Gavial, go ham. Is Gavial gonna get it here? This is a lot of damage. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and he's down again too. Actually, we can probably put Yato down here. All the damage. Go, 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 go. Dunk on this idiot. You thought you could. I'm just gonna blast him up here too. No. Alright, screw it. We're knocking him down again. Texas, go. Yu's probably good here as well. Look at his tail attack. Imagine if you still had your tail. Alright, so if he manages to get out of here, we should still be able to take him out with this. Yato, go. I don't think I can get him in the air like that, can I? Get done. Boom. Scotty. Huge damage. Let's go. Yeet. Yeet. And Skyfire. Play with fire. Second phase? No, no second phase. Done. Beautiful. Yoroshiku. Oh, dear. Cool, now we can just save up for these guys to come down. Hopefully they don't come one by one, because that would be annoying. Look at that hunk of tail, man. Ooh. Oh my god, they're not going to go that way? Oh no, here we go, here we go. I can't deploy any of them to stop them there. No, you bastards. What a waste. Oh, they're doing circles. Maybe they would have gone out there then, actually. Oops. I'm actually going to have to do something here to get rid of this thing. Done. Oh no. Wait, there's still so much. What? There's still 13 units? Let's speed it up because I think they're presuming that the Rathalos is still alive, but the Rathalos is definitely not. Just gonna put you in the middle, why not? Oh, here we go. Some actual challenging things. Beautifully done. Skadi will take a little bit longer because she's not really designed for this, but she still gets there. Beautiful. And this is the last guy. Done! Boss done! 3-starred the boss. Oh, yeah. Tier. Hey Marva, how's it going? Smithy, quick, make haste and record what I'm about to say. This could be perhaps the only record of a Rathalos hunt in Terra. This is the first Terra Research Commission, and I am its leader, the feline scholar. What's wrong, Smithy? Isn't it natural that I be the leader? Unsatisfied? Then you can be the chief artisan. Anyway, enough of that. We stand on the forefront of the hunt, behind a rock on the front lines. The ultimate showdown is happening right before our eyes. On one side, we have the King of the Skies. On the other, we have a local fledgling Terran hunters, accompanied by a self-proclaimed battle-hardened feline, the Palico. Though it seems like the Rathalos will win, the current situation is intense beyond imagination. Both sides enter the white-hot stage of flames. You writing this all down, Smithy? I am doing good, yeah. Just coming off a little bit of a sickness, so you might be able to hear it in the voice, but otherwise, doing fine. And now we see the Palico has dodged the Rathalos' attack. Splendid. Its attention has been drawn away. Seizing the opportunity, Noir Corn rushes towards the Rathalos' tail and raises his long sword. And then... he's sent flying? Pathetic. Noir Corn seems to be fumbling his moves, so let's see how the others are faring. Yato waits for the Rathalos to attack him and strikes it from the side. She cleverly dodges its attacks, manages to reach its underside and aims for her target, the Rathalos' right wing. However, it suddenly takes to the air and breathes a huge jet of flame. Her attack has been neutralized. What a pity. And now Noir Corn is once again attacking the Rathalos. This time he does not miss, and the longsword ruthlessly cuts into the Rathalos' tail. However, he seems to not have controlled his strength and is blown away by the Rathalos' tailspin. That's twice already. But he stands. The soul of a fighter burns brightly and he goes in for another round. Corn! I'm fine. My chest just feels a little tight. Stop looking at me. I'm really fine. Even as the Rathalos' health dwindles, it becomes ever more difficult to approach it. The originium dust surrounding it has increased in density, exponentially increasing the power of its flames, and its attacks patterns are becoming hard to predict. Its acuity has also increased along with its aggressiveness. I don't actually know what acuity means. And it's no longer easily distracted, making it impossible to sneak attacks in. Kisama, we're back to square one. It's difficult to close the distance. The Rathalos isn't facing us anymore. That direction is... It turned towards the temporary shelter? But the villagers are still waiting to be evacuated. Ugh. Energy into blade. Energy as blade. Noir Corn, don't get distracted. We have to figure out a way to stop its advance. Your longsword, even though it's not easy to control the direction of your swings, I should be able to use it as a springboard to approach the Rathalos just like before. This time I'll aim for its weak spot and stop it in its tracks. Oh, they're using the same tactic from the very first chapter, where she used his shield as a springboard. Now they're going to use the sword. But with the Rathalos enraged, your majesty will be completely exposed to its attacks, and will most likely have to tackle it head on. There's no time, just go with my plan, Corn. Yato, what? Hurry! Listen, it took a heavy blow to its skull, and although it looks like it's already recovered from that, its jaw is moving differently now. We should wait for just the right moment to aim for its head and deal a knockout blow. But given the current situation, our odds of getting a good angle are nearly zero. If we could manage to knock it down though, it would be a good enough chance, right? It would, but... Corn, what are you doing? I'm going to create that chance. Palico, I'll use that move you told me about, even though it's real difficult. Believe in me. Only I can do it. Believe in the heart of the cards. I believe in you too, Yato. That only you can seize this chance. I will. Good. Control the blade and aim for the enemy with your energy to unleash an even stronger power. Energy as blade and aim for the enemy. What was it? That one move? The one the Palico taught me, similar to the one I was trained in. The most convenient move to chop things with. Your Majesty, while the Rathalos is injured, use the Spirit Slasher I mentioned. Okay, this is actually kind of making me want to play Monster Hunter again. God damn it, the marketing is working. Alright. I got it. Next, hold the blade near the waist during the attack. And then, unsheath. Oh, damn. Lie Spirit Slash. It hit. Your Majesty, the time has come. I remember now, the longsword's strongest move. I can feel the call of that power. Its name is... Hurrah! Spirit Helm Breaker. Ha! Noir Corn leapt into onto the Rathalos, using his momentum to launch himself into the air. As if pulled by an invisible wire, his body was hurled high up into the sky. His energy accumulates, condensing into the smallest speck at the highest point, and then it bursts. With a speed meant for thousands of kilometers, he slashes downward at the Rathalos' body. Oh damn, that hit like 6 times. So much ash. I can't make anything out. Korn, are you alright? I'm good, but my body kinda doesn't want to move. He pulled off the Spirit Helm Breaker in such a short time. How amazing. But the Rathalos is too perceptive and made a counterattack. Make way for me. Smithy, it's our turn to pull out the card again. Here we go. Quickly, throw Noir Corn on top. Smithy, what are you doing? That's not Noir Corn. That is... Meow? That Rathalos' tail. He chopped it off. It's fallen. This is your best chance. No time for hesitation. I'm moving in. Quick. Bring Noir Corn away. Don't interfere with my note-taking. I'm leaving the rest to you, Yardo. The wound. Where is it? Somewhere in the lower jaw? Curses, there's so much dust swirling around. Visibility is so poor. Found it. There. I'll finish you off there. Your Majesty, please stop. Nah, damn it. I lost the perfect chance to actually recover so quickly, even with its tail cut off. This Rathalos is truly incredible. It's about to take flight. The direction. It seems to be heading toward this temporary shelter. Is there no way to knock it down? There must be, right, Palico? Your Majesty, the only thing that could work right now would be a flash bomb, but mine broke before I came here. With our current resources, we have no way of fighting it if it doesn't come down to attack us. Then we're going to just stand and watch it destroy everything? Waste all of our efforts? No, it can't end like this. The most important lesson from the hunters who have fought these monsters throughout the ages with their own flesh and blood is that we must drag them into our hunting grounds to be able to compete with these creatures beyond imagination. The Rathalos is the king of the skies, so the sky is its territory. There might be no way to stop one like this. Hey, Smithy, don't go over there, it's dangerous. Smithy's gonna come in clutch. Oh yeah. One tool that works just like the flash bomb, right here from you. What are you saying? You managed to craft one? It's because of this. I found some local originium slugs in the stinky fowl's nest earlier that can emit a pretty strong light. I mixed some other materials in and bang, created a flash bomb kind of tool. Your Majesty, this is the ultimate weapon against a Rathalos. Throw it at its head and it will explode with a blinding light. Remember to shield your eyes. It's like throwing a grenade, right? I got it. You can call it a shiny flashnade. Pass it to me. Aiming. Full. Flashbang. Actually, accurate use of the white flashbang page. Or screen. You did it! The Rathalos has fallen out of the sky. Palico, what's the most effective move to use on a Rathalos with these dual blades I'm using? The mid-air spinning blade dance. You must first enter demon mode and then jump in the direction you want to attack. I like how this is literally just like a tutorial of, hey, this is how you use these weapons. In Monster Hunter, here are the names. Skip the important part. Spin your dual blades in the most violent way and dance through the air. Blade dance. An opening. I need to find one. A mid-air blade dance. Eat meow blade. Rathalos, I'm here. I'm your opponent. She demon mode. She rushed straight in with nothing but her quarry in her eyes. The dual blade spun and twirled in the air, slicing through the smoke and dust. And then you remember each hit of the dual blade deals like 4 damage. Her body whirled through the air as if dancing. Oh, CG. Nice. We managed to tie it up. It is fortunate I learned a method of binding monsters in the eastern village. Did we do it? Finally, victory! Your Majesty, it would be difficult to keep it trapped for too long, so you must decide what to do post-haste. I know. Previously, I had thought the Rathalos should not be your target, but after having hunted side by side with you, I have changed my mind. I did not understand this great land of yours and the existence of Originium, so I cannot be sure of what other threats the Rathalos may pose in the future. This is your home, so the decision should be left to you. Her gaze swept over the massive body as ashes scattered everywhere from its struggle. Even though its scales were riddled with scars, its might was still daunting. What truly impressive vitality. For the safety of everyone that comes after, I must ensure the threat is eradicated, for that is my duty. Let's finish it off. Yato, wait! What's wrong? God. Listen to me, there's no need. No need to what? I'm choking so bad, there's no need for us to end its life. And your reasoning is? Because... Let me explain. Look at the parts with the Originium clusters. Smithy, hand me your hammer. We will conduct some tapping. It fell off. No, Korn, take this and go test it for active Originium. I learned from the other scholar that the Rathalos' violent temperament was a side effect of the Originium's influence, but it's not actually infected, even though it was spreading Originium dust everywhere. This may not be enough to dispel your doubts, but I also discovered something very interesting deep in the mine and compared it with my notes, and have confirmed the following. In truth, the Rathalos has been fighting against the Originium's influence, and the clusters are a product of its resistance. Noakorn, the test's results confirm my hypothesis, yes? Yeah, these Originium clusters aren't active. The Rathalos is merely contaminated with active Originium from the area, and as long as it's not in an active Originium zone, will spread no dust on its own. But we can't guarantee that it won't appear next to an Originium mine in the future, so it's still dangerous. Or do I have to find a way to transport it somewhere and keep it locked up? No. I promise you it won't fly too far away from here. It's already old and starvation has worn it out. And after this hunt, its mobility is extremely poor now. I think it went to the Originium mine to try and recover its strength, for their nests resemble the volcanic area we saw deep inside. Indeed, I recall seeing it head towards a volcano when I first spotted it, and now that I think on it, it must be trying to return from whence it came. Well, what do you think? I think, since it no longer poses a threat, and since it didn't attack anyone deliberately, the Rathalos was panting violently, fiery sparks splashing out of its jaws and over its new scars. Its body was still trembling non-stop, squeezing out the very last of its breath, desperately fighting against its shackles. That scared the meow out of me. You are all tied up and still moving around. The catastrophe, it's coming closer and closer. In the face of a real disaster, we are truly insignificant. Palico, you're wrong about one thing. This land has never belonged to us alone, but also to all the life here that's still trying to survive, fighting each other for the chance to live, even if they die bravely in the process. Yato, where are you going? Reinforcements are almost here, so I'll head to the shelter and help the villagers evacuate. What about the Rathalos? I don't waste time on anything unrelated to my mission, since there will always be some other meddler ready to sort things out. Captain's log number 5. This is Rhodes Island Operations Team A4, Captain Yato. The source of the Originium dust spreading in Roka village has been dealt with, and the threat has been eliminated. The next step is to complete the evacuation and ensure the villagers are safe from the catastrophe. Mission complete. End of recording. And now they just have to bunker down, right? Oh, these guys are still out there, huh? Hurry, lady. The monster is flying away. Huh? The Rathalos flew away? Huh, I expected as much. Is it because those people couldn't defeat it? Were they not strong enough? Oh, they released the Rathalos. No, they're truly strong. They defeated a whole bunch of Originium slugs after all. Ah, yes. Strong. The Originium slugs of the tutorial stages. Truly difficult. Are Originium slugs the same level as that monster? They definitely made the right choice. It flew away. My moneymaker has flown away. Moneymaker? Wait, what was he planning on doing? Get in the car now. We have yet to settle our accounts. Wiping knife. What? Akira, you would have done it this way as well, wouldn't you? I knew you saved an armor claw beast cub back then. Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't quite a death threat to that guy wiping the knife. It flew away. It really flew away. Flew away! What are you guys dallying about for? Come over and help. Nice. Boss done, and we got an elite material, it looks like. Nice. Now we got the challenge modes. Oh, and of course, like the end story thing. A new story begins from here, daybreak. Alright, first let me grab this. And the melder. Let's meld. Oh, 1001 melding. Beautiful. Wait, so are we even rolling on the third? No. So we got to make a decision. Do we still want to roll on this one? Probably, right? Yeah, we still want to roll on this one. Unlocks after... Oh, we need to do the end story. Cool. Let's jump into it then. In the end, the hunter didn't defeat the monster. But the villagers had left, leaving behind only empty ruins to burn in the flames. Wounded and without a target, the monster roared and bellowed, and returned to the forest on its own. As though leaving with the parting words, "I'll be back." The hunter stands quietly facing the forest. A long time passes before he answers. What? The hunter doesn't beat the monster? Lame. Yeah, he's the greatest hunter in the village. Why couldn't he beat the monster? That's just how the story goes. But the Rathalos that attacked the village got away. It's 'cause they were all too weak. When I become a hunter, I'll chase that Rathalos away in the blink of an eye. Cut it out. I saw it with my own eyes. You're no match for it. Look, what do you think this is? The spear used to hunt the Rathalos? Yato told me to take care of it for now, which means I'm worthy of carrying it. I'm the one who's going to be the greatest hunter in the whole village. You just go home and sleep. I dare you to say that again. Spirit Helmbreaker, take that. Alright, kids, that's enough. What did the hunter say in the end? Well, time for lunch. Go eat. And I'll continue the hunter stories afterwards. Go on now. Mirai, it's already been half a month, but sometimes it feels like it was yesterday. Your memory is improving. I've never forgotten about Akira. Is old Kashiwa awake? Still in a coma, but the doctor says he's gotten a lot better. He has a lot of life in him yet. Things have been so busy lately. New streets and new houses. I do like how they use this like background CG for basically all the essentially all the like calm, relaxed, we're safe kind of CGs. Good thing we'd saved up some money from the Originium mining and made Hiroshi Rito cough up the money he embezzled. The beginning is the easy part. The question is, what kind of industry should the village pursue? Mirai, can't we try the Suzuka cultivation method you mentioned, once things have settled down? Oh, I was lying about that. Nice. Lying? You know how sensitive Suzuka herbs are. It's not really feasible to cultivate them outside their native habitat with current technology. But you said... You guys would never have been willing to move if I didn't. You lost your wits in the face of danger, and Rito played you like a fiddle. I had to find a way to get you people to leave. The future. Just thinking about the livelihood of the village is making my head hurt. Actually, I do have an idea. Really? Really? Go ahead then, I'm listening. We can make use of our experience working in the mines. We can have our people go out to work in mature Originium projects and bring back safe, established technologies, relying on existing supply chains. You realize what you're saying? We finally managed to escape that Originium mine, and now you're trying to send us back in. Weren't you the one who wanted to blow it up? It wasn't about the mine itself, but the fact that you were digging up more than you could manage, and none of you would listen to reason. We've been working directly with Originium ore for so long and gained so much experience that can only come in handy. Originium is too dangerous. Catastrophe, oropathy. Are we really going to go back to living in fear? Even so, Uncle, there's nowhere in Terra we can avoid living alongside Originium. The bright side of the great cities, the bright lights, of the great cities are fueled by the Originium industry after all. It's too late to turn our backs on it and go back to the old ways. But how can we? Starting over doesn't mean abandoning everything we once had. What we know about the Originium industry is just the tip of the iceberg. We need to move forward, learn from mature industrial systems, and gain more experience. We'll learn to benefit from Originium in a safe, controlled manner. We brought this disaster to ourselves because of our short-sightedness, but that doesn't mean we have to abandon the idea entirely. On the contrary, we must learn to respect Originium and respect the destruction it can cause in order to fully enjoy the opportunities that it brings. We shouldn't let the sacrifices of the past go to waste. Besides, we have our friends from Rhodes Island helping us now. Yes, you're right. I should think about the villagers first in more practical terms. Originium industry... I don't know how much of our existing experience will apply, but like you said, it's worth a try. And when the situation in the village improves, can you build me a beautiful lab with the latest technologies? What? What are you planning? To cultivate Suzuka outside its native habitat, of course, along with other research, with the aim of breaking free from the reliance on Originium. To bring us closer to a day when we won't have to cower in the shadow of disaster. When we can stand tall and look forward towards the light, towards tomorrow. I'm still worried, Yado. What if the doctor finds out that we took a detour here on our way back from the mission? Are you going to tell them? Of course not. Here we are. Wow. Everything really was destroyed by the catastrophe. The whole hill was reduced to ashes, and those ashes rose into the clouds and continue to fall even now. How long has it been, Korn? Half a month? Already? Feels like it happened yesterday. I heard the felines have been integrated into Rhodes Island. Yes, the official name is the Feline Task Force, led by the Palico. But the scholar insists on calling it the Terra Research Commission and claims to be the leader. They deal with unusual life forms, record the flora and fauna of Terra, and look for a way home. The Palico added that last bit, because apparently Artie and Scholar have completely forgotten about it. Yeah, I can imagine the Scholar's excitement. The rebuilding of Rocca is underway too. Everything's getting better, don't worry. Do you know why I came here? Not to reminisce about the past, that's for sure. You know me so well. Do you remember the Rathalos? Ah, the monitoring report says that it hasn't left the Sobu Mountains. It can be seen circling them amidst the clouds of ashes from time to time. It won't be easy to spot it from a place like this. Let me take a look. It's right there, up in the sky. Where? Oh, I see it now. I came too. Catches a piece of ash. Witness its fall. What? The Rathalos flies towards the skies among the drifting ashes. It flies further and further as though drawn by a thread that would inevitably break at some point. Then, it will fall towards the earth. He looks to his right and sees her gazing towards the sky. His gaze slowly moves downwards, stopping at her fingertips. Reaches out. Oh, you got some ash on your shoulder. Are you smiling? It's nothing. Let's go. I'll be here. Oh. The reply to I'll be back. The hunter said, yep. At the end of the story, many years have passed, new houses have been built in the village, and the forest looks different. The young hunter stands where the old hunter once stood, facing the monster born anew. They gaze into each other's eyes. I like that ending. That was actually pretty cool. Corn though, what's he doing? Make your move, boy.